This is Kathy Biehl of Empowermentunlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the 2018 Taurus Full Moon. The Taurus Full Moon takes place on October 24th, 2018 at 9:45 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 12:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 4:45 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time at 1 degree Taurus, 13 minutes, 1 degree Scorpio, 13 minutes. The Venus-ruled Taurus full moon spotlights emotional creature comforts and how safe, secure, and nourished they make us feel. No abstracts here. The Taurus moon wants proof, pretty please. Physical evidence it can experience with the senses. And not just proof, but reassurance. And the more, the better. We've been encountering a lot that we haven't looked at in a long time, not liking all that we see, and opening to wanting something else. The process is more than the usual full moon escalation. We're just past the halfway point in Venus's retrograde and receiving a status report. Since she turned retrograde October 5th, Venus has been rooting around in our desires, their fulfillment, and their continued meaning, or lack of it. Memories, messages, and people have surfaced involving lovers past, once dear friendships. Raise your hand if you've been invited to a class reunion. Forms of creativity we once pursued, financial issues, secrets, power games, and primal urges that override any semblance of reason. How have the visitations made you feel? Haven't you been reevaluating, discovering relevance in some, marking some for further investigation, accepting that some connections are in fact history, and recognizing the worth of what is presently in your life? The answers are intensely personal and are informing, even updating your sense of self, with retrograde Venus close by the Sun and opposite the Moon. And as much as the Taurus Moon likes to hold on, it's encouraging releasing the grip now. This full moon has us ready to let go of whatever isn't available, reliable, satisfying, or nourishing. This is the first Taurus full moon since Uranus entered the sign in May, and the change maker is standing with the moon. An epiphany, a plot twist, a zap from the blue could break an attachment, and waving goodbye might be the only option. Running after it would be like chasing a balloon that's drifting into the sky. Sudden, unexpected forces could also deliver a vehicle for love and comfort you hadn't considered, or that hasn't previously been within reach. The new is already taking shape. Order-loving Saturn is beaming form and stability into the moon and Uranus through the effortless flow of a trine. The full moon's changes are ones you can bank on. Relationship developments are solid and dependable. Shifts in desires, values, creativity are for the long term. As occurred with so many of the summer's lunations, this full moon carries a sense of destiny. The luminaries and their companions are squaring the nodes of the moon, the south node representing the past and the north node showing the way to the future. The Grand Cross suspends us between the worlds, each of which gets attention from one of the lunation's companions. Retrograde Venus with the Sun continues the exploration and reconsideration of the past. Uranus by the moon shatters the old and makes way for the future. So, stop and smell the roses. Wake up and smell the coffee. Pay attention to what was in your life and what is. Let go of what is no longer sustaining or sustainable. Savor the bounty that is present. And consider what makes you feel safe, secure, or loved. Acknowledge it, accept it, and enjoy it with your senses. If one of your answers points to a particular person, why not communicate that? Especially if communicating is a break from your norm. Learn the personal impact of the Venus retrograde on you with my Making Friends with Venus Retrograde MP3, which is available at my site, Empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list, listen to my weekly podcasts, and book a session with me. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. You'll find me on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge. You'll find bonus content at my Patreon site, patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel.